Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're doing a beer that I don't think I've had. Not this. Oh, I think I did have it years ago. But this is Cherry CHOUFFE, and I had the Le CHOUFFE. And there's all kind of CHOUFFEs, but we don't get them too often around here. And there's two little gnomes, a male and female gnome, with their wooden Dutch shoes, and holding a cherry each. With the male has a cherry in his backpack. This is imported by Duvel Mootgat, who makes Duvel, in Cooperstown, New York, because they bought out Amalgam. Remember? Good date. It is a beer with natural flavors and colored with vegetable juice, like somebody said online.
Probably beets.
Yeah, which would make sense because you get beets on a white shirt, you never get the stain out.
Well, it depends on what you use to get it out. Some folks have magic tricks and stuff.
Okay, because beets are really almost like permanent marker, you know.
So it's pouring kind of beery to like a awesome looking cherry color. This is coming in at 8.0% alcohol.
Can I see the bottle one more time? I want to see the production site if they show it. Brasserie de CHOUFFE. The brewery, Brasserie Brewery. Product of Belgium. Okay.
Yeah. It's got a very good date. Sometimes with these imports you run across things that just come in out of date.
Exactly.
So
now, do you prefer them using vegetable juice to color it over, like, say, red number 40?
yes. So the appearance is kind of like a cherry cola. So if you ever had a cherry cola, there's always like a little red tint to it, slight mahogany color.
It's got like a pinkish head of foam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like cherry Coke.
So you can smell the cherry. If we think it's beets, let's see if we can smell some beet in it.
Probably going to use a neutral color though.
No, I can't really smell anything that's beet.
You probably got the color down to where it's no impact. Just like with the whiskeys.
Cherry's very predominant.
Like the whiskeys, you use caramel coloring, but it has no taste. Yeah, it's cherry. It's kind of like the Samuel Adams cherry ale.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, but there's cherry wheat, which is...
Yeah, I don't like it too much.
Yeah. They need the sweetness.
Maybe this has wheat. We can look at their website. The website might show the ingredients. It's super cherry forward.
Oh yeah. It's like you're drinking cherries. Almost like a cherry juice.
Yeah. You can't really detect it. This would be a good beer for people that don't like beer.
Oh yeah.
They say, "Oh, I hate beer."
It's just strong. It's warm going down. I can feel it.
Tastes like a cherry wine in some ways.
Yeah. Yeah, almost along the lines of maybe like a cognac or something.
I wonder if the cherries fermented, or if they let them soak after the beer was finished. You know, that's a good question. I don't see any sediment in here. They obviously filtered it pretty heavily.
I know when I make my cherry bombs, where I get the red cherries when they're in season, and I'll stick them in a little ball jar, fill them on the top with whiskey, whatever whiskey I have, and I'll let it sit for a year or so. That whiskey inside of there takes on a lot of flavor and color from those red cherries, and you get spiked like a little whiskey with it, and you get that cherry flavor inside of there.
Really? And if you put real cherries in this beer with live yeast, wouldn't it blow the cap off if it stayed too long? In other words, wouldn't the cherries ferment and build up so much pressure that the cap might blow off?
You're talking about bottle fermented? Oh my gosh.
Just with the cherries, it's a fruit.
I
They kind of
don't
ferment.
think this is bottle fermented. I think this is fermented then bottled.
That's what I was saying. I think they're adding it. But we'll have to look at their website later. It's been years since I read the CHOUFFE website.
I'm not detecting much anything but cherry.
It's a high medium body, but not heavy.
But it's got that flavor, like
Mostly dry finish.
When I let cherries soak in whiskey for over a year in a cold, dark refrigerator, it takes on this aspect of what's going on with this beer, where it's just cherry forward.
You ever tried that CHOUFFE? It's a cherry wine that they sell at the grocery store from like Poland or Finland, depending on which bottles you get, and it's similar to this, but it's a wine. You know, it's like 11%.
Yeah, this is very much like cognac.
Okay, my grandpa used to have these stainless steel pressure cookers. They're big like this. He would tell me, he'd sent me one time to K&B, remember K&B? Give me 2 bottles, I think it was Taka vodka, to the big handles. I think they were glass back then, not plastic. So he took them and he poured both of them in the pressure cooker. And he had these buckets of black, little mini black cherries that came off these cherry trees next to his house, behind his house, and he poured those in there, you know, rinsed off and clean. Then he took 2 sugar scoops, poured that in there. Then he put the top on, and he put it down real tight, and he left it
Like you
for
would with any pressure cooker?
Yeah, I know, it don't make fun. But then he left it there for like a year. And then when he went to bleed it off, he had to go real slow. And once the pressure was bled off, then he strained it through a strainer, and then he served that like around Christmas, called it Cherry Bounce.
Oh, was it?
It was good. Couldn't drink too much of it though.
Guess not old, were you?
When he did that, I was about 18 years old when he did that. He used to make his own hogshead cheese too. And his own barbecue sauce. Alright. Well,
I make my own salad dressings.
oh yeah? Huh.
Cook my own food.
I'll score this a 95. A most excellent cherry beer. But if you don't like cherries, don't buy it because you'll hate it. And it's like black cherries to me. Yeah, black cherries.
The initial score I posted on Alcohol Legs was 98. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Just because this one is very, very, very cherry forward.
Talking about on Facebook, on the Facebook group, Alcohol Legs. A little too much. After a while, it'll get to you. Once a week, you can handle it. More than that, it'd be kind of gross.
I give it like a 96. Yeah, it's almost near perfect, but you gotta like the cherries.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You ever tried that?
very interesting, well put together, tasty beer. It's almost like a Belgian quad that they used in this, and then they soaked cherries inside the quad.
It's possible. I don't know. I have to, like I said, look at the website. You ever tried that Delirium Red? It's like a cherry delirium.
No, I tried Delirium Tremors before.
Yeah, it's the
Not that
cherry version. Yeah. Similar to this.
one.
All right.
Good beers.
Thanks for watching, folks. So Lazy Le Bon Temps Relay, and we're going to end this review by saying y'all go to Belgium and tour the Le CHOUFFE.
It seems to me like it's more geared toward the holidays, so the cherry. No.
I would think so, but there it was here in the summertime at Total Wine.
Yep.